Okay, we're ready to start the second half.
It would have been a funner game, like this whole all-English thing.
Green on the second half kickoff. We're going from left to right. Beautiful day for soccer. Ref blows the whistle. We're ready to start. They send it back to the right-hand side to 20. 20 in front of us on the ground to 7, who they moved to the front. 7 to 11 going through the center circle. Sends it to 15. They send it back to the goalie. Goalie has the ball. He sends it out to number 2 on the right-hand side. 2's got 20 going up the wing. He tries to send it. It goes over Brendan's head. Monty off his head. Monty on his right foot to Manny. Brendan has it. Hamsa's here with him. Brendan looks up. Brendan sends it to Hamsa right on the left sideline. Hamsa up the left sideline. He steps over it. Sends it back to Brendan. Brendan has it. Brendan sends it back to Monty. Monty to Brendan. Brendan to the middle to Wally. Wally to the other side to Eric. Eric on the right-hand side. Eric to Justin Kasler. Back to Eric. 12 is pursuing it. Back to Justin. Justin cuts it back to his left. Justin back to Eric. Eric sends it back to Monty. There's 2 on him. Sends it to Brendan on this side. Brendan to Wally in the middle of the field. Wally sends it to the middle. He hits Eamon with the ball. Eamon sends the wing. He's trying to find Joshua. Joshua on the right-hand side. Joshua gets poked away. They reverse the field. Hamsa cuts it up. Brendan back to Hamsa. They send it down to 2. Brendan has it. 1 behind him. Brendan to his left. Brendan keeps it in bounds. Brendan off 7 out of it. Went out first. It's back there. 20 sends it back to 2. 2 sends it back to 8. 8 going up the left-hand side. Right in midfield. Sends it to 11 in the center circle. 11 looks up. He sends it to 7. 7 started this half on the wing. Hamsa knocked it away. Wally cut it back. 12 turns on it. 12 to his left. 12. Wally's still on him. 12 in the middle. That was Malcolm that came back. Brendan's going to come up with it. Brendan on his left foot. Sent it to Eamon. Eamon's limping. Sent it to Brendan. Brendan up the left-hand side. He sent it to Naz. Naz to Hamsa. Hamsa making a run down the left side. 20's behind him. Hamsa to the middle to Naz. Naz gets slid away by number 10. And 20 clears it out of bounds. Eamon's down. He was favoring his ankle. He's favoring his left ankle. We're 3:15 into the first half. Sorry, Malcolm is coming in for Manny, sorry. So it was Manny, Wally, Eamon starting the first half in midfield. Manny's out. It's going to be a throw for Green. Brendan cuts it off, hits number 7. That's Monty, clears it. 11 off his arm. Wally to his right. Malcolm blocked it. 9 brings it back to his left. 9 to 15. 15 to the left. 9 in the center circle. Sends it back to 8. 8 sends it back to 2 on the right-hand side. He's got 20 making a run on the right sideline. They put it to 7. 7 to his left. 7 was a right back the first half. They send it back toward the middle of the field to number 8. 11 has it in the center circle. 11 Goes to his left. Joshua cut it back. 7 has it for Green. 7 to his left. Pokes it ahead. Malcolm takes it away. Malcolm to Eamon. Eamon to Malcolm. Malcolm up the middle of the field. Malcolm sends it to the wing. Goalie comes out. Eamon was making a run. 5 minutes into the second half. 1-0 Valeo. 2 comes down the right side. 2. Nobody on him. Sends it back to 8. 8 to the side. 15. 15 to the side. That's Joshua takes it away. Joshua in front of the Valeo bench. Joshua stutters. Goes up the right side. Joshua cuts back to his left. That's Naz on the ball. Naz steps over it. He sends it to Malcolm. Malcolm. He's got Brendan on the side. Brendan coming down the left-hand side. 7's on him. Brendan to the left side. 7 sends it back toward the goalie. Goalie clears it. Can Malcolm get it? Malcolm brings it down with his right foot. Malcolm to Eamon. Eamon to the left. It's toward the box. 2 clears it out to the right-hand side. 2 sends it out of bounds. Brendan on the throw. Brendan to Hamza, got stolen. 12 tries to turn. 12. Brendan pokes it away. Eamon has it. Eamon to his right. 7 on the ground. He's trying to hit 9 going on the side. Eric's on this side. Sends it to the middle. There comes Justin, the goalie. He clears it with his feet. Eric clears it out. Naz brings it down with his right foot. Naz turns. Naz chips the wing to Hamza. Hamza was... Wow. Hamza to the side. Got poked away by 20. Wow. It's going to be a corner for Valeo. We are 7 minutes into the second half. It's 1-0 Valeo. Valeo has 4 on the back post. It's low on the ground to the near post, and it gets cleared. Justin Kazler's chasing it down, right at midfield. Justin sends it to Malcolm. Malcolm back to Justin. Justin in front of the Valeo bench. Justin up the right-hand side. Justin back to Malcolm. Malcolm off his left foot. Malcolm in front to Naz. Naz on his right foot gets poked away by number 8. They're turning the other way. He's offside. Flags up. It's going to be Monty on the free kick. He's lining himself up with the linesman here. He's right on the red line. Monty chips it up the right side. He's trying to find Joshua. It's toward the right corner. 10's trying to bump him off the ball. Joshua turns in the corner. It's going to be a throw-in for Green. They send it back to him. He mishits it. It's on the ground. That's Hamza on his left foot. Hamza shoots it high over the goal. Ball rolled to the concession stand. There's another ball coming into play. Goalie sends it out to the left-hand side. Josh is pressing. They send it up the left side. Wow. It got poked away. Justin Kazler trying to get to it. 11 turns. 7 is in front of the goal. Offside flag is up. We're 9:30. 10:30 into the second half. 1-0 Valeo. Monty sets it up. Monty to Malcolm. Malcolm sends it to Brendan on the left-hand side. 7 is on Brendan. He gets around him. He sends it back to MYSA. That's out of bounds. It's going to be a throw for Valeo. He sends it to Eamon. Eamon sends it back to Brendan. Brendan sends it back to Monty. Monty to Brendan. Brendan back to Monty. 1 on him. It's the other side to Eric. That's 18. It hits off his shoulder. Justin Kasler down the right-hand side. Justin up the right-hand side, trying to find Joshua. Joshua on the right sideline. Joshua's trying to get around number 8. And what's the call? It's going to be a corner. It's a corner for Valeo. We're 10:30 into the second half. It's going to be, it's like MYSA on the corner. Valeo has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the back post. Wally's making a run toward the near post. MYSA to the near post, bounces over players, coming out. Justin Kasler brings it down with his right foot to Malcolm. Malcolm tries to chip it to the corner. Wally's going after it. And 2 clears it to the corner. 2 sends it out of bounds off Wally. It's going to be a throw-in for Green. Quick throw that hit MYSA in the chest, out of bounds. They throw down the left side again. That's Malcolm off his head into the next field. Go right at midfield. We are just under 12 minutes into the second half. 1-0 Valeo. 11 has the ball. Back to the middle to 18. 18 to the side. Cut up by Wally. Wally making a run up the right-hand side. Wally steps over it. Wally loses it. They reverse it to 20 on this side. 20 off his chest. 20 is going to turn. 7 back to 20. 20 to his left. Naz has come back. 20 sends it back. 2 has the ball on the right-hand side. 2 sends it back to 8. 8 to the left-hand side. 8 in front of the green bench to 18. 18 sends it down the wing. Got cut up by Justin Kasler to Eamon. Eamon sends it back to Monty. Monty sends it back to Eric. Eric gets blocked by 18. Justin turns on it. Justin up the right side to MYSA. MYSA turns. He finds Malcolm. Malcolm going down the middle to Eamon. Eamon tries to find Malcolm down the right-hand side. Malcolm in front of the Valeo bench. Malcolm sends it back to Eamon. Eamon toward the right-hand corner. 2's trying to cut him off. And it's going to be a goal kick for Green. They send it out to their right, to number 2. 2's got 20 on this side. Josh is chasing him. 20 down the side. He's trying to hit number 9. That's Monty. That's Justin coming out. Justin picks it up right at the edge of the box. Justin sends it out to the left to Monty. Monty clears it up the field. 20 is going to take it off his chest. 20 in the middle of the field. He goes to the left-hand side. There's nobody there. Justin Kasler clears it. 15 brings it down. 15 sends it back to 8. 8 to the left-hand side to 18. Got poked away by Justin. 8 to 11 in the middle of the field. 11 on the ground to 7. 7 steps over to his left. 7 tried to chip it in. Brendan blocked it. Naz has it. Naz to Malcolm. Malcolm to Eamon. Eamon down the right-hand side. He's trying to send MYSA. 8's going to touch it back to the goalie. Goalie sends it out to his right-hand side to number 2. 2 to 20. Josh was on this side. He sends it back to the middle field to 7. Here comes Wally. 7 gets around him. 7 to the side. 7. 12. The cast on his right hand. That's 11. Sends it back to 20. 20s to the back post. Hit the player. Eric trying to block it. That's Malcolm. There's a yellow card on the green player. Who was that? Number 18 got the card. We're 15-20 into the second half. It's 1-0 Valeo. Monty on the free kick for Valeo. Monty sends it to Eric. Eric to his right. Eric sends it up the field. He's trying to find Joshua. Offside flag is up. Offside flag is up. We are 16 minutes into the second half. It's 1-0 Valeo. 8 on the ball. 9 has the ball in the center of the field. 9 tries to send the wing. Brendan takes it away. Brendan to Wally. Wally to the side to Eamon. Eamon cuts it back. Loses it to 7. 7. Eamon knocks it out of bounds. Throw in for Green. 20 on the throw. 20 to the corner. Trying to get 6. Monty trying to play it off the player. Eamon, 11 sends it toward the box. It's going to go out of bounds. We are 17 minutes into the second half. It's 1-0 Valeo. Monty on the left-hand side has the ball. 3 converge. Wally has it. Wally to Malcolm. Malcolm sends it to Eric. Eric sends it to Justin Kasler on the right-hand side. He tries to find Naz. Get cut off. Wally cuts it off. 9 to his left. Hamza comes back. 15 to the side. Josh is chasing it. He sends it back to number 8. 8 sends it back to 2 on the right-hand side. 2 right in midfield. 2 sends the backside. 20, I guess, was onside. 20 toward the box. That's Monty that shielded it, cleared it out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for Green. 7 on the throw. Back to 7. 7 to his left. He crosses it with his left foot to the backside. It's going to bounce. 12. 12 shoots. And it's going to... Oh, it went to the backside. 7 took the shot. Justin clears it to the sideline. 12 gets it. 12 sends it back to 9. Naz is on him. 9 on his right foot. He sends it back to 20. 20 crosses the top of the box. Gets cleared by Eric. Naz clears it in the air. About 20 yards out. It's to the side. 20 has it. 20 on the ground to 2. 2 sends it back to 8. 8 to the left. 15 has it. 15 sends it back to 8. They're trying to spread the field to 2. Oh, don't step, Eamon. 20 turns. 20 to the side. 20 shoots it. Justin's going to get to it in goal. We are 19 minutes into the second half. 1-0 Valeo. Justin boots it toward midfield. It's going to bounce. It's going to bounce over Eamon's head. 20 on the ground. Naz brings it down. 7 takes it away. 7 sends it back to 2. 2 to 20 on this side. He ships it up the wing.
Good toss. You kicked me. I can't.
It's going to be a free kick for Green.
The yellow in every game. The yellow. Nah, it's the yellow. James, get it, James. Hey! Go the other way.
8 to the side. Nine has the ball. 9 down the side. He's trying to find 20, making him run down the wing. Brendan's on him. He crosses it. Justin's going to pick it up right in the goal. 25-20. That's Naz on the ball. Naz loses it to 7. Monty has it. Monty sends it to Malcolm. Malcolm to Eric. Eric clears it over midfield. It's going to be over 2's head. 2 heads it back to the goalie. They send it back to number 2. 2 sends it to 8. 8 down the left-hand side to 12. 12 steps over. Wally trying to take it away. Got blocked by Hamza. Wally to Hamza. Hamza to Justin. Oh, that's Eric. Eric to Monty. Monty to Brendan on this side. Brendan, it goes out of bounds. 20 on the throw. Monty comes to clear it. It's over his head. 6 is going to come in. 6 on his left foot. He shoots it, and it's going to go wide. Good opportunity. .21:30 into the second half. Monty on the goal kick for Valeo. It's 1-0 Valeo. Monty clears it over midfield. 20 off his head. Naz has it. Naz protects it, sends it back to Brendan. Brendan gets blocked out of bounds.
I got this kid. James inside.
Brendan on the throw.
Right there.
Brendan to Wally. Wally tried to bring it down. 15 gets it. 15 to his left. 15 to the side. Left foot across in the box. It's in front. Brendan clears it with his right foot. 20 has it for Green. Naz steps over it. He's got Hamza running with him. Naz sends it. Naz steps over it, sends it to the right to Justin Kasler. Justin up the right side, over midfield. Justin sends it, trying to find Joshua. Joshua brings it down with his right foot. Joshua himself. 15 cuts in. 15 takes the ball away. 12 on the ball. 12 to the middle of the field. Monty steps up. Monty blocks it off 11. 2 on the backside. They need help. There's another ball in the field. It got blocked by Monty. That's Malcolm that cleared it. That's Eamon turned to his right. Eamon trying to keep it away from 12. Eamon, 12 sends it back. They reverse it to 2. 2 on the right-hand side. He's inside of midfield. 2 to the side to 20. 20 to 7. 7 back to 20. 20 crosses it, spinning in the air. Eric off his back. Malcolm is on his feet. Malcolm's looking up. Malcolm sends it up the middle. He's trying to find Hamza. 20 off his chest. Sends it back to 2. 2 on the ground to this left-hand side. Crosses midfield. Up the left wing. Justin clears it out of bounds. We are just under 24 minutes into the second half. Malcolm, 11 to the side. It's in the box. Justin's going to pick it up. Justin picks it up. We're 24 minutes into the second half. 1-0 Valeo. It's going to be a delay of game on him at some point. Justin boots it high in the air. Is heading toward us. It's going to bounce out of bounds. Nice play, Peter. 2 to the side. He sends it back to 8. 8 to the left. In front of the Valeo bench. He sends it down the left side in front of the green bench. That's 12 to the wing. No flag is up. This thing went out of bounds. Yeah. We're 25 minutes into the second half. 1-0 Valeo. I think a sub is coming in for green. I guess they're short on shirts. It's going to be a throw for Valeo when we resume. Justin Kasler, you can see the wind blowing now. He throws it down the right-hand side. He tried to find Eamon, got cut off. It's going to bounce. Naz is under it. Naz brings it down with his right foot. Naz sends it to Brendan. Brendan to his left. Brendan to Hamza. Hamza to Naz. Naz steps over it. Naz has got Wally. Naz chips the right side. He's trying to find Joshua. Joshua brings it down. Joshua in front of the Valeo bench to Justin. Justin cuts back to his left. He tried to find Eamon going down the right side. Eamon has the ball. Eamon sends it back to Wally. Wally pokes it back. There's no one there because Justin made a run. 11's making a run to 12. 12. That's got cut off by Eric. Brendan comes in. The 7 on the side. It's going to go too far out of bounds.
Hey, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up.
The wind took that ball out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for Valeo. 26:30 into the second half. 1-0 Valeo. Brendan on the throw. Brendan to Naz. He got cut off. 15 in front. 15 to the side. That's Eamon on that side. 25 making a run down the side. Into the box. Eric clears it. To the top of the box. Sends it to 20. There's nobody on him. He has a shot. 20, he's trying to hook it back toward the back post. Gets headed just over the top. It's a nice cross.
Oh, Michael, keep it up. Keep it up, Mike. It's coming. It's coming.
It's going to be Monty on the goal kick for Valeo. Monty up the middle of the field. Hits 6 on the head. Naz gets hit. No call. Brendan sends it down the wing. He sends it back to 2. Josh is on him.
Swing, swing.
2 sends it back to 8. 8 to the left-hand side. We're 28 minutes into the second half. 1-0 Valeo. Back to the middle to 12. 12's trying to cut in. 12 gets around him. Gets poked away by Eric. Wally has the ball. Wally to Eamon. Eamon looks like he's gassed. 15 down the side. 15 to the left corner. That's Eric on that side. Eric pokes it away. 20, 25, I think that is. He's getting to the corner.
Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Yes,
Justin
sir!
comes out with
Oh,
it.
you big chicken! Come on,
Justin
man.
sends it up the field to Josh. Josh to Wally. Wally to Joshua. Naz has the ball. He's got Hamza making a run. He steps over it. That's Naz. Naz gets spun around twice. And that's a tackle. That should be a card. He's behind him. Kept the card in his pocket. It's going to be a free kick for Monty, just inside of midfield. 29:30 into the second half. 1-0 Valeo. It's on the ground to Naz. Naz sends it back to Wally. Wally's got Brendan on this side. Brendan has it. Brendan. Players down. Clear it. Players down. Yeah, Brendan.
See you later.
Okay, bye.
Okay, we're gonna be doing play.
It's our time, sir. Let's go. Let's go. Drop the ball. This is nonsense. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Clock's running. No, free timeout. Let's go. Let's play.
It's a bit drop ball right on the sideline.
Take your time. Take your time.
Yo, hey, one of you, yo.
Come on, get to it. It's in! It's in! It's in! Sleep. 9 sends it back across to 15. 15 to the left-hand side. Step up! Step up! Eight to the side. They reverse it to this side. Joshua's going to get to it. Joshua off his head. 26 off his head. Wally back to Joshua. 26 to the side. It's going to go too far out of bounds. We're 34-20 into the second half. 1-0 Valeo. Brendan on the throw. Brendan sends it down the wing to Naz. Naz brings it to himself. Joshua up the wing. Naz to the middle. Naz cuts through. 8's coming back. Naz steps over it. 8 cuts it away. 8 to the side. 11 comes back. Brendan off his head to the middle of the field. He's got to come back.
What?
That's 9 brings it down. Gets blocked by Joshua. Naz has it. It's got Wally behind him. Naz sends it to Malcolm. Malcolm to the side to Josh. It goes out of bounds. Come back. 35 minutes in. They throw it down the side. Brendan off his head. That's Monty's side. Monty off his right foot to Eric. Eric clears it with his right foot. 26 off his head. That's Wally going to get to it. Wally to Joshua. Joshua back to the middle. That's 20. Sends it to 11. 11 to the middle of the field. 15 turns to his left. Got poked away by Eamon. 12 on that side. 12 sends it down the left side. He hits 20 now on the left-hand side. 15 has it at the top of the circle. They've got 2 players on this side. 2 has it. 2 sends it to the side to 26. 26 to the middle of the field. He's trying to turn to his left. He has a shot. 9 shoots it wide. Get a shot on his left foot. We're 36 minutes into the second half. It's 1-0 Valeo. Monty on the goal kick for Valeo. He's trying to hit Naz, I hope. Monty in the air. Doesn't get to Naz. Gets to over Malcolm's head. That's Monty comes back. Monty to Eric. Eric on the right-hand side. Eric sends it up the right-hand side. It's going to be too long for Naz. Goalie's going to bring it down. Goalie sends it to his left. That's number 8. 8 to the left side, over midfield. That's Eamon chasing him. They send it back to 2. Wally's going to come up on this side. They want to go to the side, it looks like. 2 has it. 2 sends it back to 8. 8 chases it to the left-hand side in front of the Valeo bench. 8 in front of the green bench. They send it back to the middle. That's 20. 20 clears it toward Malcolm, brings it down to Wally. Wally making a run. Wally's got Josh behind him. Josh sends it back to Justin. He loses it. 12 has it on the left-hand side. 12, that's Hamza on him. 12 to the corner. 12 on the ground. That's Malcolm. Clears it. Clears it toward number 8. 8 toward the sideline. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for Valeo right at midfield. We are just under 38 minutes into the second half. 1-0 Valeo. Should be right at midfield. Justin throws it in. He's trying to find Eamon. He loses it. They kick it back in. It's going to bounce. Justin's going to get to it. Justin to Brendan. Brendan on the left-hand side. Brendan's got room on the left. He's got Joshua. He's got 26 cutting in. He tries to cut back. They lose it. Josh cuts it off to the sideline. 26 has it. They got to cut off the angle. 20 sends it back to 9. 9 to 26. 26 on the right. He loses it. Oh, he left it for 20. He's making a run. 26 to the corner. Monty's clearing it. Justin's going to get to it in the box. 38-40 into the second half. 1-0 Valeo. Justin puts it up over midfield. It's going to bounce, trying to get Naz. Naz gets in front of it. Naz gets in toward the box. Naz in the box. Gets poked away. It was 1-on-6. 11 on this side. 11 down the side. It's going to go out of bounds. It's further up. It's further up. It's further up. It's further up.
Stay over. It's going long. Let it go. Hurry up, Dale.
Doesn't matter.
Monty clears it. 11 brings it down. 6 to the side. Wally has it. Wally needs to clear it. Wally to the middle to Naz. Hits the defender. 26 sends it back to number 8. 8 to the left-hand side. Eamon's making a run. Eamon steals it. Eamon up the right-hand side. Eamon steps over it. He goes to the corner. Eamon. It gets cleared to the side. That was Hamza that stepped in. 8 to Malcolm. Malcolm has the ball. Malcolm in front of the Valeo bench to Eamon. Eamon to Malcolm. Malcolm to Eamon. Eamon to Justin. Justin to Wally. Wally up the side and is offside as he came back for it. We're just under 41 minutes in. Oh, it's a free kick. No, that's a foul. Push Malcolm in the back. We are 41-20 into the second half. It's going to be a free kick for Valeo. Looks like Monty's on it. Monty sends it up the right-hand side to Naz. It's over Naz's head. Hits the defender. Naz to his left. Naz chips aside. He's trying to find Josh. They're going to take it away. They send it up the right-hand side. Brendan off his head. To the side. Brendan clears it. 11's under it. 11. Brendan to Wally. Wally pokes it ahead. That's number 2 to 20. He sends it back to number 8. 8 looks up to his left. That's Eamon's side. Back to number 8. We are 42 minutes into the second half. 2 to 26. There's nobody on the side. 26 to the middle. He sends it back to 2. 2 sends it back to 8. 42-30 gone in the second half. 8 turns. 8 to his left, right at midfield. Eamon and Naz are there. 12 has the ball. 12's trying to spin past Hamza. Trying to get to the side with another ball on the field. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be a throw for Green. They throw it back into 20. 20 clears it crosses it with his left foot. He loses it. Brendan clears it right on the near post. Wally sends it ahead. That's 8 to the sideline. There's nobody there. It's going to go out of bounds. Throw in for Valeo. We are 43-10 into the second half. Justin Kasler on the throw. He throws it down the right-hand side, over midfield, gets headed down. 12 has it in front of Hamza. 12 sends it back to 20. 20 chips it toward the box. It's off the player's head. He shoots. It's just over the top. There's about 1:20 left in the game. Monty on the goal kick for Valeo. He's going to reverse sides on it. Monty on the goal kick. Monty down the middle of the field. He's trying to hit Naz. 15 off his head. 9's going to get to it for Green. Hamza's chasing it. 9 up the side. 9 to the corner. It's going to go. He can't save it. Goes out of bounds. It's going to be a goal kick, I think. There's about 40 seconds left in the game. Monty on the goal kick. It's 1-0 Valeo. Monty up the center of the field. They bring it down with their feet. Malcolm needs to get to it. Brendan clears it up the field. It bounces. Joshua's on this side. Shielded. Oh. Could have shielded.
Quickly!
That's not where the ball is. Ball's over there. Ball's like over there. Ball's over there. This should be the last ball. Clear it, Monty. Clear it, Monty. That's the game. Valeo 1-0.